Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. It finally quit raining here on this Labor Day, and it's about 7 p.m. right now. And I'm kind of bored sitting in the house, so I thought I'd just take a little ride down to the local creek and see how high the water is. It's about 7 p.m. right now, and I just checked my rain gauge. I thought we were going to get over 3 inches, but it's actually like 2 8/10. That was from today and yesterday, so we did get quite a bit of rain, but the water level was already high, so the water hasn't got nowhere to go, so we'll just see. I was kind of curious what it looked like down by the creek, so I figured I'd take you with me for a little ride. Before I head off though, I'm going to flip this camera around and give you a little bit of a view from the cornfield here from my yard, so you can see how the corn is. Corn looks like it's doing pretty good. Hopefully we don't get some heavy rains now with the ground being this wet and tip the corn over, but I think it'll be fine. Hopefully it dry up here in the next few days. So I'm going to flip this camera around and then I'll take you down to the creek and we'll see how high the water is down by the creek. There's a shot of my cornfield from my driveway. It's doing very well this year. Should be a pretty good crop. Just hopefully the prices we can get come up a little bit. They're very, very low now. Hopefully we can get some better prices at harvest time or shortly after. But I just thought I'd give you a show. I haven't showed you the cornfields for a while. But sorry it's not showing up too good on here for some reason. But they're doing very well. So I thought I'd take you down the road here and then I'll meet you at the creek here. I'll show you some of the fields on the way. Guess that's the problem. My windshield is steaming up. It's really humid here in Wisconsin. Been humid the last few days. So put you on pause here for a minute until I get a little bit closer to the creek. Creek is only about a mile from my house. Turtle Creek. Hopefully the rain has let up for a while here. But before we know it, it'll be snowing, and I'd rather have rain than snow, I guess. You can already tell that fall is right around the corner. You can tell some of the crops are starting to turn a little bit yellow, getting mature. Just want to keep fogging up today. I'm gonna park in here and walk out by the creek and I'll take you with me. Hopefully I don't get stuck here. Looks like there's enough gravel here and I got four-wheel drive. I should be fine. So I'm gonna continue this on when I get out the door here, so I'll be back with you in just a second. So the water level isn't quite as high as I figured it would be, but it is high. Let me get on the other side of the sign here. It is quite high, but I think last year when we got a lot of flooding, I think it was a little higher than this, because I remember coming down here and it was only about a foot under the bridge, and now I think there's probably 15 to 18 inches under the bridge. So I think it's been a little bit higher than this in the past, but it's pretty high. And it's probably going to rise. As I was saying, the water runs this way, so I'm sure as the water drains off, the level's probably going to go up a little bit. But pretty nice and cool looking with the reflection off the sky and the trees in the water like that. There's some sandhill cranes flying over. See if I can get them. They're enjoying the wet weather probably. I don't know if I think cranes like it wet, but maybe not. I think they if I remember right. I think they kind of splashed the dirt up and mud up to kind of blend in with the environment from what I heard. I'm not sure if that's correct. If anybody knows, you could tell me for sure. But I think I heard that once. Here's the other side of the creek. This runs towards Delavan. I want to go down here again sometime soon with my canoe. Been a long time since I've done it, but want to do that. It's kind of hard to arrange because I got to have a truck. I have to get my canoe off here and have my truck in town waiting for it. Get a ride back here somehow. And the way things are around, I'd leave my canoe and walk back. It's about 4 miles, but nowadays you just never know. Somebody will steal your canoe while you're gone or something. This water here is drains off from my pond actually, which is quite a ways from here, but usually this is just a little trickle of a stream coming here, draining in here. But it's pretty big now. It's pretty little big drainage area right there. A lot bigger than it normally is. I'm gonna see if I can get down on the side of the bridge here more so we can see exactly how high the water is. Kind of hard to see here. I'm guessing it's probably 18 to 20 inches from the bottom of the bridge to the top of the water. I can tell you when I was younger, I remember being on the banks of the creek sitting underneath the bridge. I used to go under there just to play around, and I wouldn't be under there now. There ain't no banks. So I can't remember the last time that I've actually seen it that low as it was years ago, where you could actually go underneath the bridge and walk along the edges. But it's pretty high. So anyways, I just thought I'd take you for a little ride down here. I was bored and wanted to see what the situation looked like around here. We're a lot better off around here than a lot of other people around the state. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Hopefully the rain ceases and stops and dries up a little bit. But just thought I'd share this with you. Thanks for stopping by, and just want to tell everybody have a happy Labor Day again, and we'll catch you later. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye now.